I think what made this season so difficult for fans was that the producers promised us to see diverse love stories this season, and they really didn't show them.
Get ready for a curveball, Bachelor Nation.
So this season, we had the most diverse cast of contestants that we've ever seen to date. The majority of the contestants this season were people of color. Now, on the flip side, when it came to the actual editing of the show, we didn't see them up until hometown days. The majority of what we saw were white contestants, and especially this season, we had a lot of drama around white contestants rather than seeing diverse love stories. You know, a lot of people have looked, they've done deep dives into who works behind the scenes, or even just the show credits at the end of every episode. And if you look at it, the executive producers are all white. And of all the executive producers that are white, only one is a woman. So those are the people who are making the decisions behind the scenes. And, they've brought in a diversity team, but are they listening to them? And how are they handling these events? Rachel Lindsay, she said in her podcast after the Chris Harrison interview that there was no media team at that interview from ABC or from The Bachelor, and there was no request to edit it. And clearly there was no prep for Chris Harrison on it. They're hiring people, supposedly, this diversity team, and if there are producers that are people of color, but are they listening to them, and are they actually elevating them to positions to help make those decisions around the show? So I think that's the first step. They need to start looking at the data within their own show. They need to look at their storylines. How are they portraying people of color? Are they even showing them? There's potential for them to avoid this happening in the future with their contestants, especially if they cast more people of color as leads.
Hello, Bachelor Nation. It's Chris Harrison.
Do I think that he will return? I do. It's tough. I want to believe that there's change there, but I also think that The Bachelor struggles to change. And I think that what I'm most interested in seeing is if he will be back this year. And if he isn't, I think that that will be very telling about possibly some internal creative changes that are being made to possibly reframe the show to not have him back. The pessimist in me says he probably will be back, but I want to be optimistic and say, maybe they are rethinking their show and the structure and how they bring people in.